Hello, New York Yankees fans. We have brand new exclusive videos and the latest news for you. Before we get started, we'd like to invite you to join our channel and give this video a like. It's crucial to get exclusive access to the latest updates. The New York Yankees have made some major moves this offseason, adding significant talent to their roster, but they might not be done just yet. As expectations rise, all eyes are on the team's next big acquisition. Despite a tough blow losing superstar Juan Soto to the New York Mets with a historic contract, the Yankees quickly responded. In an effort to bolster their lineup, they signed two-time All-Star Max Fried and seven-time All-Star Paul Goldschmidt. They also traded for two-time All-Star Devin Williams and former MVP Cody Bellinger. These additions bring a total of 13 All-Star appearances to the Yankees roster, leaving fans eager to see what's next. However, there's still one critical position that remains uncertain: the third base spot. After losing second baseman Gleyber Torres to the Detroit Tigers, the Yankees could shift Jazz Chisholm Jr. to second base. This would open a significant hole on the left side of the infield, one that needs to be filled before the season starts. Enter a potential trade that could be the solution. Robbie Hyde has suggested that the Yankees might make a move with the St. Louis Cardinals to bring in 8-time All-Star and 10-time Gold Glove winner Nolan Arenado. In return, the Yankees would send Oswald Peraza, a promising young infielder, to the Cardinals in a one-for-one swap. This deal could fill the Yankees' third base void with one of the game's most accomplished players. Hyde believes Arenado would be an ideal fit for the Yankees, and his experience could elevate the team's already loaded roster. But would the Cardinals be willing to make the trade? Arenado's high salary might complicate things. He is owed $21 million in 2025 after signing a massive $260 million deal with the Rockies. While the Yankees have shown interest in the veteran, reports indicate that the Cardinals may not be willing to absorb enough of his contract to make the trade feasible. As the offseason progresses and the Yankees' need for an infielder intensifies, this trade possibility remains alive. With Arenado still on the block, there's a growing sense that a deal could materialize before the new season kicks off, making it one of the most anticipated moves of the winter. The clock is ticking, and the Yankees' next big splash may be closer than anyone thinks. But before we continue, please remember to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support allows us to keep bringing you the latest news about the New York Yankees. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments. A recently surfaced video has ignited debate among baseball fans, with Reggie Jackson, the iconic Mr. October, stirring the pot with his bold comparisons between the current generation of New York Yankees players and those of his own storied era. Known for his penchant for making daring statements, Jackson didn't hold back as he reflected on the changing dynamics of the sport. "Back in my day, we played with grit, heart, and a drive that you can't always see today," Jackson said in the clip. But are his remarks just nostalgia talking? Or is there truth to the idea that the Yankees' current squad falls short of the intensity seen during his time at the Bronx? As Jackson spoke, his words cast a shadow over the present-day Yankees roster, which boasts some of the brightest talents in Major League Baseball. He contrasted the discipline and winning mentality of the Yankees teams in the 1970s, which captured multiple World Series titles under Jackson's leadership, with the perceived lack of cohesion among the current lineup. For many fans, Jackson's remarks were a wake-up call, a reminder of an era where legends were made under pressure and every swing mattered. Yet, the question arises: are we asking too much of today's stars, or is Jackson simply voicing concerns that resonate with die-hard Yankees supporters? The timing of Jackson's comments is also significant. With the Yankees in the midst of a rebuilding phase, questions about leadership, consistency, and performance are at an all-time high. Players like Aaron Judge and Giancarlo Stanton, while undeniably talented, are under constant scrutiny. Jackson's suggestion that this generation of players could learn something from the past only adds fuel to the fire, intensifying the already heavy expectations placed on the team. Could this criticism push the Yankees to step up their game? Or will it further alienate fans who are already skeptical of the team's direction? However, Jackson's comparisons are not without merit. The Yankees of the 1970s were known for their grit, and their success wasn't just due to raw talent, but also an unshakable belief in their ability to perform under the brightest lights. The 1977 and 1978 World Series victories, for example, were built on clutch moments, and a sense of unity that transcended individual accolades. Jackson himself, with his fearless postseason heroics, epitomized this winning mentality. In that light, his remarks seem less like a critique and more like a call to arms for the current generation to embrace that same hunger for success. As Reggie Jackson's comments continue to stir the pot, one must wonder how the passionate New York Yankees fanbase feels about the legend's critique. Yankees fans are notorious for their high expectations and unwavering loyalty to the team's storied history. Do they agree with Jackson's assessment of the current roster, or do they view his remarks as a misguided nostalgia trip? With the Yankees' recent struggles to capture a World Series title, many fans may feel a sense of urgency for their team to return to its former glory. Some fans may find Jackson's words compelling, as they reflect a deep sense of pride in the championship pedigree that defined the Yankees during the 1970s and beyond. For these supporters, Jackson's comparison might resonate with their belief that today's Yankees lack the same grit and unity that helped elevate the team to legendary status. They might argue that the team has become too reliant on individual talent rather than focusing on the collective effort that made the Yankees so dominant in the past. For these fans, Jackson's message could serve as a much-needed wake-up call for the team to reconnect with its championship roots. On the other hand, many modern Yankees fans may see Jackson's comments as an unfair and outdated comparison. The game of baseball has evolved significantly since Jackson's time, with different dynamics and challenges that current players face. In today's MLB, the game is much more analytical, and players are often judged by advanced metrics rather than just clutch moments. Fans who embrace this evolution may argue that Jackson's perspective doesn't fully appreciate the way the game has changed, and they might feel that the current Yankees, with their blend of talent, are well-positioned for future success. Ultimately, the debate over Jackson's remarks reflects a deeper conversation about what it means to be a New York Yankee in the modern era. As the team strives to balance the weight of its history with the realities of today's game, it's clear that the fanbase is divided on how best to define success. For some, the standard is rooted in the past, with a demand for players to embody the same passion and resilience that once defined the team. For others, success is measured by different metrics, and Jackson's comments may seem like a relic of a bygone era. Regardless of where fans stand, one thing is certain: the conversation surrounding the Yankees' future and their ability to reclaim their place atop Major League Baseball is far from over. In the end, whether Jackson's comments serve as a harsh criticism or a helpful reminder, one thing is clear: the conversation about the Yankees' future and their ability to recapture the championship pedigree of the past is far from over. Reggie Jackson's influence on the game remains undeniable, and his words will surely continue to spark discussions among fans, analysts, and players alike. The question is, will the current Yankees rise to the challenge and prove that they can bring back the glory days? Or will they remain trapped in the shadows of past greatness? Only time will tell. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the New York Yankees, please subscribe to our channel and give us a like. We always appreciate your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.